Who you say yeah, then that's what you ask yourself. Like, are you safe? Maybe you are also planning to do your event this December at the Grand Arena, Charterhouse, yeah, Pamwom. Are you safe? Maybe you want to do yours at the stadium, yeah, Pamo Ebimo. Are you safe? Maybe you want to do it at the Independence Square, yeah, Pamo Bimo. Are you safe? These are the questions. Like, how safe are we as an industry? No support. And na that the be mo ase say omo na ye dey enti na omo when I bre. There is a saying be, they say the one who will help you will not stress you. Conversation is start to say organizers will be political because there are egos involved. Say omo ka say omo be kan nsem no nyina se na etia obi betra ba bi adwa obi be mani buofu ada na akokase but tinsema oka say venue are you using over 20 years. If not for anything, everyone say omu nimu say event bia kra be bampo a omu nim say Charterhouse Telecel Ghana Music Awards TGMA ebeba. And no, they don't need any soothsayer to come and tell them that. Omu hiam malam bia son koshe crystal balls no me kan say oh this year TGMA beba. Enti a day non person mo yentia. Omantimi factor. So these guys have been our partners for 20 years. Enti in our decision to do anything at the venue, no, yen try ni yen save you.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone. Both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yo, Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities. So you know what? I introduced my new smartphone devices into the market, which is the Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. As you can see, it's fresh, box to is shiny. That's Hotwave. I come show you how the phone look like. And I tell you, this will not be just any phone. You understand me? It come with a travel adapter. This be the manual. This be the pin way. You know, you could take open way or SIM card. And it gets in USB too. So they come with 2 cords. You understand me? And you know they're almighty. This is what I'm talking about. You love it. It's beautiful. And this be one of the phones where I tell people when you fall, your screen will crack. And this one you go keep for water inside for 3 days. If you doubt me, come. That's my new brand, you know, my new device. And I want you guys to just know that as I understand you and you understand me, I know how you go love this phone and support. That's my beautiful baby. Hotwave Cyber 16 Pro SM series. I know you guys are gonna love it. Anyway, I go use my one. I go find SIM card. Thank you.
Now, there is something about our industry here in Ghana, and sometimes say odi hun komo na ebi kra na ehwehwa, like you ask yourself, say your industry way, should you put your hope in this industry, as in should you rely on this industry? And now say as I was a copy man for farming agriculture even now, yeah, because I have baby sounds. Why do we struggle to do the little things? How come an industry, you say every year we have one day, you celebrating the people who have put out good songs in the year under review. Here, I'm talking about the TGMAs. Say new schemes, new cry buy now multimedia FM, no, and the country has not even recognized them. The scheme like TGMA, Telecel Ghana Music Awards. Nobody in this country can say they don't recognize Ghana Music Awards. I'm not sure even the president, with all his busy schedules in Ghana, can say, oh, I don't know about TGMA, Ghana Music Awards. We all know about it. Yenim say edru sada we ya. It is specially meant or made to celebrate our musicians. Enti aden ebedru ho na when it is time for us to do the event na ebi mo ebre, and here I'm talking about the organizers. They are struggling. Omo fa bibi mu, all in the name of getting the required or the desired venue to do the event. I think I was in China when this whole conversation started, but I don't na in good shape. But it is obvious we are now open and we are now free to talk about what we want to talk about. Because how come? Say this event yenim say if not for anything as a country yenishe krampono. There is a certain day, a certain month, you gather all stars within the music industry under one roof. Ne ya celebrate you. Such a thing, it shouldn't be so difficult for us to get support from whoever. In fact, such a thing, sponsors should even be beating the organizers. Say, yeah, ready. Momajiska, because sad day we, a day be a hunyama or minor, especially the creative world. Yet, we are here and ye left from our right. All because, Akodru say, venue cry a program rekrano. Se see Drew, I lala sulala. I say, I was here pacho. I say, I was here soon. Just 7 days to the event. And now 6 days to the event. Afeina, yet menya confidence. I can say, yeah, where everybody knows this will be happening. Hey. I are a whole because say you share other parts of the world. More a platform like this, no. So that kind of struggle with me, yes, you say it see easily. It be better me see once again. I wouldn't write off that. It be better me see, but like I'm saying, I'm not sure say it see easily because maybe I'll call to say South Africa. Some South Africa Music Awards. Anya minim so the venue as a event here ekoso ho. Minim say over the years say ebia enye one venue mpo some particular venues bia ankoso ha ebekoso ha. Over the years it has been happening. When you go to some of these advanced countries, unim say ask him way there yanye hwe crowd aha say there ebekoso ho. And we all know about this. We all see it. It's a day in a Ghana, dear Quadia. Obia news event you basso. A calendar ensesa. Every year, Anya, the first quarter, dear. You need to say event, you may pay day to be at their baby, near Clano. Yet it drew what near try home. It drew what near try home. And this year, dear, no, Ama, maybe some more questions be raised. Hey, is this industry worth dying for? Sometimes shatter can't be Montias. Say, industry, the one you want, I'm pay be and free moon now, one paper be in yina. That you want him go as you. Because, and there might be a befili say, oh, where there's uncle saying at our beck and call. Oh, Charlie, pay your person, you say, because your person industry in ye tourism industry in na cosmity. Oh, okay, I'll be your support. Just do your things right. Because nobody can tell me Charter as an organization anyhow. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that. I'm sure Charters can give their calendars to ABR partners for the next about 3 or 5 years. So next year, your big Ghana Music Awards in Kwandia. This is the date, at least tentatively, it will be around this date or that date. Partners, I know they should know because Charters in here, just any organization will be last month here, I'm start to say almost share a Grand Arena. I'm not sure. But I can hit my chest with all the confidence and trust I have for them. Say there be intimate yes, last month here no mukazo ye per Grand Arena there ye event. San komono, I want to believe say omo didi dada. And what happened? What happened? About a week or 2 weeks to the event, ye bisa organizer say this year you who some more advertising event you know. Ya te say mo bohun dede. Name of a hifa event in there. Nobody is talking about it. A shocking revelation came up when this whole thing started. First one, I think a break here, UTV, when Empress Gifty, our host of United Showbiz, Mr. Robert Klah, who is in charge of communication and public events at Charterhouse, Ebabeka say, oh, this year Crumpo there, Omunyanya venue Crumpo on Babaye award scheme no, Bebreno, they were shocked. It came as a surprise. It came as a breaking news, like Ghana Music Awards are in over 25 years no. Ye Babaye event na ye nim baby event no for 2026. Said ain't ya? You doubt? Well, let's go listen to him. There's an excerpt from that interview he granted to UTV. You be saying say if an event now or see you know. Let's go and check it out. I'll be right back.
That's the conference center, and I think it's clear that place has been closed down. Grand Arena also, I mean, obviously because it's, there are two things in that particular line.
Okay.
Sister company, our partnership with the government in this particular process.
Okay.
And also there's a contract agreement. Yeah, okay. It's not finalized. But what is important is because of the closure of the place, it doesn't give us access to use the place. It is our accessibility. And on air preventing you from using that particular venue.
Okay.
So because we don't have a venue now, what I meant is we don't have a suitable venue to use because since 2019, the home of TGMA has been the Grand Arena and its environs, basically the environment. I mean, it offers you the opportunity to be able to use the State House for your car park area. Then you provide a luxurious shuttling experience for the artists and bring them into the conference center.
Okay.
To see then with red carpet, there will be the other enough space, and all of that allows you to be able to manage. Just to make quality artist routes different from the general public route, and they are managing the beer coming.
Okay.
You see, having used that place for over 20 years for Ghana Music Awards. First of all, the conference center name. I face your dome now. The dome now abandoned we used to use it, and then before we eventually moved to the Grand Arena that we have here. That particular place we have used that for a very long time.
Okay.
To say it's to make that is the challenge.
Okay.
For us, we don't have that suitable place here.
Of course, conversation is starting to say, organizers will be political because there are egos involved. Say, omokase omobeka nsem no nyina se na etia. Obi betra baby edwa, obi be mani buofu, ada na akokase, but tinsem a oka. Say venue a ye using over 20 years. If not for anything, everyone say omu nimu say event bia kra be bampo a omu nim say Charterhouse Telecel Ghana Music Awards TGMA ebeba. And no, they don't need any soothsayer to come and tell them that. Omu hiya malam bia son koshe crystal balls no me kan say oh this year TGMA beba. Enti a day non person omu yentia. Omu ntimi an factor so these guys have been our partners for 20 years. Enti in our decision to do anything at the venue no yen try ni yen save you. We are not even respecting that partnership because obi emu industry no. We sanity you. The moment will be best at yes, that means only on regardeo. Because imagine you have a partner, someone that you have been running things for 20 years. Now one day, or take it decision be not one take it your concern. You want take it like how it will affect you into consideration. Only pako ombu. Yeah. So the pako or respect you now or dream on or be take it because oh okay. It is true. Maybe I have to close it down to do some renovations. All right, but can I do it within this time so I can save? Because if not for anything, it's a Charterhouse for young event in the year. I know that so many events happen there, but a free sad time no May you go see December no sad time no follow period Emma is that area ho and ye gidi sir but from December there you nim say ekoso that is not to mean say nothing happens there a lot happens there but yenti me enkase and never ekoso December back to back shows a whole week now you booked one event after the other no it is like from now there be intimate yes sir you can't come and argue this with me. And then but and yet like before. It's your man to me and consider oh, see better take that decision with you and a young in a way when we are then we can go back and do it. Oh, then the whole industry we are not respected. Because me can say the Telecel Ghana Music Award represents all of us like AAT. And so be a muna was said the better. Na yare ho because can who send your own cano one shall obey emotional no the logic po atunchen. Of course you have to add the logic, the business logic and everything as part of it, but can emotional matter because imagine say musicians campaign me person winning artist of the year, me person me winning this. The last time I heard that Guinness Ghana is also sponsoring the album of the year winner. Might say some 100,000 or so. They'll be winning in that category. They'll be 100,000 or so. I heard about that story as well. Na an organization like Charterhouse, they are struggling. Say, oh, Charlie, event center so far, etimi CUT at the end of the Grand Arena. Yeah, the cover beer because of sending any money into your best struggle. Yeah, they call ebia your car park papa security checks how to get the artists and their nominees by inside a bedding obianti me anwe ho say omo fo mutin kohwe enti ehu ya almost struggle no man announce your friend is saying the convention, the Palm Center, or how is it called? Part of our intern, I'm sure how that place is called. The convention, the Palm Center also. That is the Palms Convention Center. Okay, that's it. The Palms Convention Center. I don't know how advertising. Oh, Palm Convention Center. It's too small. The last time I checked, I was there. Tell yourself for year or more end of year party. A very small space. How can we do such an event at such a venue? But organizers, I'm sure at a point they were trying not to come out. It's not more venue, no. They were trying not to come out. So okay, with the yen share, a conversation. It cost a bit me a kakra, a tenia. Ne ya bought the real venue. But mo train koso. And nuntina no muntimin cano. And Tomu said Charlie and said the aya na no. After Yanfanko Palm Center Hall, Palm Convention Center. Almost said nothing can be done again. So let's take it there. That's why they mentioned it finally. That's why they mentioned it finally. What happened? In all these conversations, Ministry of Tourism and Art, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture, no more way. Hey, Charlie, I say, oh, hey, that's really. Sometimes I'm not dreaming. One shall be cassette any baby. One shall be canning away. We be cassette and I would do a month for them. So how? Hey, sir, but Ushamwa, we sanity, Sandy, best year cannon so. Where was the minister? When me intervene since. And I can't say no. Okay, let me give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe I can't say and say that was the challenge they were having. But if they told her, Charlie, yenya event, honorable yenya baby and ye event, na say honorable tran want me a more 2 weeks na fe do be warmer. Na me can disregard for everybody within it. Because almost representing ti the representative no say o small bi no npa no corner obi man answer bi at me wow small npa no o move, that's the thing o. Yeah, first I work with people. Now me say oh bakom round channel me dia de mami. Na ma catch also masoma we some round. No but now o treating anyhow. So treatment me na o me indirectly. Because all bumia say me na buy how you treat me, it is the same way you treat that my boy. But now treating anyhow, that means you did not even respect me to start with. It is a industry no your head. Yeah, omo mujina o man nyina ye bullshit omo there the me new there. Oh, toilet paper. Satawale bese I'm a fair tomo toilet. I'm a fair tomo toilet. Like yena, I'm a care toilet. Sana muye. I'm sure. And you could feel the frustration in the voice of the communications guy at TGMA, Mr. Robert Klah. Of course, he's my G. The frustration was obvious. Charlie, pressure down. He spoke with Kwame Dazi as well on Joy FM. And in his bid to try to tell us, omunya the Grand Arena, and Tomo they call the Palms Convention Center. No, who say ekohwa ombebre because Sammy omunya space at the running omuho Grand Arena, omunya the Parliament, the State House, omunya the Conference Center, omunya sa space ni na the running they call omunya. And some wo but me assure na obra entiminka. Of course, ye na etu then some know about him because listen to him again when he spoke with Kwame Dazi.
Do you have any update to as whether we're going to do the event at the Grand Arena or you still don't have access to the place?
So first of all, we don't have access to the place, and what have we set in place right now from the perspective of events? We have the Plan B that has been activated. Our Plan B has been the Palms Convention Center, and people would realize that on some of the billboards out there, you would clearly see that it's written there. But then again, people are wondering, if you have this written on the billboard, why are you still saying you don't have the venue? Yes, the focus is that we don't have the befitting venue we are looking for. And when you go to the Palms, it comes with issues around scope. There are certain limitations that you would have, and having operated at the conference center for over 2 decades, and then specifically at the Grand Arena since 2019, you would clearly know that moving from the conference center itself to the Grand Arena, we were able to elevate the game in terms of setup, expression of logistics and how production is done, the number of people who are able to participate in the program, the kind of experience. Even last year, the fact that we're able to use the foyer of the conference center itself to augment the experience when it comes to red carpets, the entire experience within the space in itself, you'd realize that yes, there's a particular level that we've operated at, and for anybody who is into events, you'd always want to beat yourself. Like you want to keep raising the standards high, you want to be able to do more, maintaining a particular standard. So now that we don't have that, what it simply means is that we'll have to make do with another venue, and the venue that we have would affect or impact scope, and at least at 3 levels. We have the first one being the number of people who are able to attend the events, and so you would have a direct impact on media accreditation, so that's going to drop. In the first place, this year we've had over 100 plus media accreditation on the previous numbers that we have. So last year, for example, we had to cut off over 100, and now we have in excess of that. So it's like over 200 backlog, which we will not be able to contain. And now we are supposed to cut down by virtue of the fact that this is where we are going to. Then you talk about the number of guests who are coming to the place. That is also going to be impacted. And then you are talking about tickets in terms of the general public who buy tickets to come to the events. That number. So if we are doing 200, now we are going to be doing about 50. So they are about. So that is the kind of impact we are talking about. There would be new rules with respect to even parking and shuttling, because initially you would park at the Parliament House,
the forecourts of the State House. Yeah.
Yes, and then that allows you to be able to have the registration and everything. Then you reduce the pressure in terms of attendance coming into the space, and then you move from there, or you be shuttled to the main event grounds. All of that experience is going to change, because obviously we are a new venue and all of that. So these are things that we've taken into consideration. We are looking at, we are worried about it, and we are working around it. Obviously, from event organizers' point of view, we'll still work around it in such a way that we are able to provide the best solution possible, working with the best brains that we can find within our space. But if you ask me if this is the venue I'm looking for, no, it's not the venue I'm looking for, and I'm interested in the venue that will be able to help us deliver that one-time event that is able to delight all stakeholders across the country and be able to project the culture of Ghana internationally to the best of our ability. And that's what we are looking at.
Do you have
Yeah. So once again, communications person, Mr. Robert Klah, Robert tries Obemana sounding well in our ears, but grounds need it. May I assure saying name the echo. It doesn't make all of us look good. Yeah, it doesn't make all of us look good. Now, a day na kosuntia. The organizers are telling us they were not going to give us access. And then Cynthia, now we have access. So our part that is missing. Because the only thing the organizer is telling us that, oh, they are saying they cannot have access, they are saying they cannot have access and all. But a day na as you know, we cannot talk about it. Yeah, problem back also no. Yeah, a problem back. That's why sometimes some people love Shatawale for some of these things. The SST no ba me abeka of course the omo my omo ye long ye nimdenti na omo my omo ye long ye ba beka pepe ye biebie mu ni nyina se na ye kan ye kan ade eden na ekoso omo sesen the same way fantasy entertainment Mr. Leslie Quay or Leslie Queno or what space are big enough to host some of these events. You say government, so you hear land near the Baba, yeah, another project, blah blah blah. You bubuni ya. I'm not sure he has even been paid a dime because someone used power. So yenko bubu, oh say a man time or yenko bubu. Or the assembly or court, you go so can court say that be you defy court orders no yakobubu. Yet one event I am Ghana. It looking good. It puts Ghana on the map. Ye nya venue crumple and no. But be say no cry ye bi. Same way nya if this is something that as an industry we can be proud about that. Nobody should be proud about this. It is sad. Nobody should in fact be happy about this. If you are in this industry way to I'll start to show left and right say Charterhouse. With all the respect they have built over the years, with all the resources that they have, including Telecel, na omumpo, any ayo musea, any na way. The same Ponko Papa Bimpo age return, na campese woofui, and Ponko Papa Bimpo omukromuso. How much more you? Would you was a bebo more? Yeah, was a bebo more, and it is funny. See your near son who press statement. I feel the organizer say your mom access. The big question is a day say mom access. What was the issue? Why is Robert Klah not talking about that? Say that we cannot have access. Why? Is the place not safe to use? Is it going through some rehabilitation or refurbishment? Then why were we not being given access to the venue? What happened? What was happening? I have failure. You say you be mu. And then in there also. Well, doctor, what are they saying? What did they say on their press statement? Let me read what is written on there. Nafe, the infancy here because the basic nurse, Now what we have to do is tell the people, okay, finally, you say update about the update. They say the 27th edition. They come back to the Grand Arena. First, no msi ntimi nye ho. Edentini ntimi nye ho bia ntimi anka ebesine. Okay, omsa de ne betimi aye. And then so edentini afa betimi aye obi ntimi anka. What we can read from there say, they are saying thank you to the headline sponsors. They are saying thank you to the sector ministry. They are saying thank you to some people for helping. Hey, Charlie, some more. Now it says venue update. That is on 27th for the 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards. And it says, Charterhouse Productions, organizers of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards, TGMA, wishes to formally inform all stakeholders, partners, nominees, and the general public of an update regarding the venue for the 27th edition of the awards. While the event was initially scheduled to be hosted at the Palms Convention Center, We are pleased to announce that this year's ceremony will now take place at the Grand Arena within the Accra International Conference Center on Saturday, 9th May 2026 from 7 p.m. The move to the Grand Arena reflects the evolving scale and production ambition of the Telecel Ghana Music Awards. With its expansive capacity, advanced technical infrastructure, and enhanced production flexibility, the Grand Arena offers the ideal environment to deliver the world-class experience that audiences have come to expect. As the home of the TGMA since 2019, the venue is purpose-built to support the dynamic staging, broadcast, and audience engagement requirements that define the awards. We extend our deepest gratitude to all stakeholders, particularly our headline sponsor, Telecel Ghana, and our sector ministry for their unwavering support. We are equally grateful to the government and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for their continued collaboration towards the hosting of this year's event at the Grand Arena and supporting the growth of the creative sector. To our cherished nominees, guests, and the Ghanaian public, we look forward to welcoming you to an unforgettable evening, one that celebrates our music, our culture, and our global impact in truly grand style for the people, the culture, and the music. Director, I'm interested in the 1, 2, 3, 4, the fourth paragraph. I'm interested there. My interest is in the fourth paragraph, where they say they are saying thank you to some stakeholders. Headline sponsor, of course, on this Canada near Timmy event, Telecel Ghana, and our sector ministry for their unwavering support. In the time na mo brena sector ministry no mo way. How come the sector ministry could not come through for you? At the time na mo support at the announce venue no. They are talking about the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for their continued collaboration. Satam na mo brena mo way. And a man can't roam. Hey, Charlie, a bad you. Well, you fancy high. Name who ni say ya na was started to home for. Who ni say ya na was started e fa ho adwen. Ye say okoto say onua bi na bodwe say e wa enye me de nkitinkiti bi tin te say George Britain mu de bi na okote say ya eja a start do dere a bodwe say ni mu a ye say de obey ni say sa ombu be na am say penso si nchen enso de so because ubebu so good in 34 bucket mu pan mu anade mu tutumrika na pe beach bi na kogina and now there to manage it no presuming pool bi hu na gina because enso de bia ohwe ba kon ha na san be ko ne ato pipe ejani numia obebre enti o presuming pool bi anase pool bi a na ne ogina ho ejani start ya watu hu atum twongoro ene my pony grand foul dance wa bodwe se beshne when him na benani. That's what is like when you say pet, then you ask yourself, hey, are you safe? When you say yeah, then that's what you ask yourself, like, are you safe? Maybe you are also planning to do your event this December at the Grand Arena, Charterhouse, yeah, Pamwom. Are you safe? Maybe you want to do yours at the stadium, yeah, Pamo Ebimo. Are you safe? Maybe you want to do it at the Independence Square, yeah, Pamo Bimo. Are you safe? Who's animal we are? These are the questions. Like, how safe are we as an industry? No support. And then that the be more say omuna ye. It's no more when I ebre. There is a saying be. You see, the one who will help you will not stress you. A guy says it in Ghana. Theo Mankani ya no achre me. Or say money ba wa boy ewiebo. Makani ye money ba wa bo ewiebo money ba wa bo ebo na enye no na meka ba ko na ko ba wa mi ka wie mi money bawa boy able. That is what I want to say. Like me kind of raw. Oh, your banu will be now so be boy now for person who wants to know about that be nyemwa. Only back no person of feelings there. Yeah. Boni bawa boy ewiebo. The oppressor of Board, that be Ocho and Kutumu most to papa in the name of oppressor of Board. That be Abebo on road dross and son of a boy. Ebi or boy, you know, person better as in the way, no, they fine. But on Cassa, Branamin road dross him to Mubo, papa, son of all boy, and yam one oppressor boy. But money bawa boy, ewiebo. Come Benny. Come Benny. Say ho Telesale Ghana Music Awards. Amo bre ye to tom venue. Ni Ashoma Kosia. Den pan e kwaso so a you be anim. We are not safe. The metimaka no. We are all not safe. Tie nyina ye. Nyesa e bed ama nyina o. Chale e bed because ye nyina enim say na de netie. Bebre wo mu ebre come di bi mu nothing dey happen. Who nuanum bia unsi chale na ekoya na yeden. Nothing they happen. Shatawale don't know one who code no breaki. Or breaki code na he's far gone. But yeah, ni nuanum be so bre. Ni nuanum be bre. Jana o can I ask him because okay or no ne ho atono. E bia ne like ne ho atono. But ni nuanum be there e bia no mo bre. Oh yes sir na afia style bi. Entu ko kasi o na industry na de bi mo timi ai si na fe ebi mo kompo de dwen adwen foforo say most industry this kind of dia adan shatawale timi atomu mansion atomu Rolls Royce atomu Lamborghini ye more ebie mo companies but no crane say enema na ekoso wo mu no say onye shatawale ni wanya sa na adwen ni bia emfa and that's the problem want me anya sa the principles ni bia emfa. And do one so sa principle na nyɛ zombenya enti emfa maamo we rasta man be kai emfa o se na mo kan no emfa se venue keke a whole organization like chat house enya ba bi nya dia then me no mienu dia emfa ho adwen abusua o de be hia we o kan be bra emotions na obe share you just be emotional about it. Because the organizers who are supposed to even tell you, okay, government say, okay, government is against us. Director be say, but almost say we cannot get access. Why can't you get access? You've been getting access for the past 20 years. Why this year, 2026? Well, it be share be my number. I will show this daily. I'm out of here. Bye bye.
Ghana, what's up? I have been in this market for a very, very long time, and I understand your day-to-day activities.